So a subscriber of mine asked me to do a video on Trump and Kamala Harris. Now, I don't know my audience demographics very well. I know the gender, but not really the race. But I think it's pretty, well said that I'm not a supporter of Donald Trump, at least anymore. I have evidence that I once was a, Trump supporter. I had a MAGA hat. I had 2 election buttons for 2020. I don't know what I did with the buttons, but I did throw the hat out. I had a Kyle Rittenhouse t-shirt where he was holding the assault rifle that he used to kill the two people that were attacking him. And you guys know, as of now, I don't support Kyle Rittenhouse, like the verdict, because I just please hear me out when I say this. I thought about all of the laws that he broke. I thought about the fact that he didn't have a license. He shouldn't have been carrying that gun. He was not licensed to carry a firearm. You know, it wasn't his gun, and no one asked him to guard that property. I understand people want to protect their communities. They want to make sure things don't go up in flames. But you know what I really feel what they are doing when they say that? It's not that they're protecting their communities. They don't want other people that don't think or look like them to tear their shit up. That's what it is. They don't want outsiders coming in, because I've been to Kenosha before, and I feel that was a bunch of people probably from Milwaukee that decided to go down there and tear shit up. They don't want people from Milwaukee coming into Kenosha tearing their shit up. And Kenosha is just as bad as Milwaukee is. Well, it's practically, yeah, it's pretty much the same. But I don't support that verdict, because I just think about the fact what America, and you know what I mean by America, what we support. And hear me out when I say this, because you probably clicked off the video. You're like, I don't want to hear this nigger talk about black people and the struggles of being black. I don't want to hear about this. Well, if you didn't click off the video, ask yourself this question: could you see people embracing someone black like Kyle Rittenhouse? And I mean, just like Kyle Rittenhouse, they talk with all the syllables in the world, in the word. They use all the syllables in the word. They don't commit crimes. They aspire to be a police officer or work in law enforcement, maybe the FBI. They support their President Trump. They go to church. They love their Jesus Christ and their Lord. Could you see them embracing and backing someone like him that's black, that killed 2 black people that were trying to tear up the neighborhood, and he shot them with a gun that was not his. He was not licensed to carry. He was under 18. He didn't have a driver's license. If he did all these things, would they let him off? Probably not, because the justice system does not work the same way as it does for other people. But I don't support Trump, the Republican Party. But let me just break it down like this. The Democratic Party has done a lot of damage to the black community. That is pretty well said on this channel. They are responsible for our bad schools. They are responsible for our fatherless homes, mass incarceration, the murder rates that go on in black communities. They're responsible for everything that goes on in the black community, because we vote for them. Well, I don't vote for Democrats. I never voted Democrat before, but they are responsible, because these are who black people vote for. So I am not voting for Kamala Jambalaya Harris. I'm not voting for her. And is she a black woman? No, she's not. Nothing about her is black. See, this was being said. I don't have my newspapers anymore. I threw a lot of them out. They were getting a little dirty, and I just don't like germs. And I read all of them. That kind of killed me to do that because I am a hoarder. But I don't want to get sick either. But I did throw out some newspapers, and when she first ran for president, you guys remember how she was talking shit about Joe Biden and Joe Biden was talking shit about her? And you guys remember when she was on the Breakfast Club and she said how she listened to Tupac when she was in college, but Tupac wasn't even rapping when she was in college. Tupac was 11 years old. How could he have been rapping while you were in college, Kamala Harris? Look, she's not going to be the next president. They're not going to embrace Kamala Harris. White women didn't even embrace Hillary Clinton, Hillary Rodham. They didn't even embrace her. So what's going to make you think they're going to embrace her? It's not that I don't want to see a woman as president. It's just that I don't want to see her as president. It's going to happen in one of these lifetimes. We're going to have a female president. I just hope it's not her. I'd rather have Oprah as president. I'd rather have I can't even think of a woman that would sound hilarious to be president at the moment. I don't even know, but I'm not voting this election. I feel that Trump is probably going to win, so there's no point in me voting. If it's 4 years of noodlehead Trump, that's just what it is. But to explain my stance in this video, what I want to say is this. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I will not vote probably for the rest of my life. But black people, this is my message to you. Don't think that Donald Trump is like going to be the savior for black people. Don't think that for a second. Because I did my research and I understand one thing. Presidents are not dictators. They don't have that much power as you think they do. Let me tell you this. When you hear Donald Trump talk, listen to the things, ask yourself the question of what he says and what he doesn't say. Think about the things that he says and what he doesn't say. This man cannot create jobs. Presidents cannot create jobs. Who you need to talk to most about your community is your local and state government. Those are the people you need to talk to the most. Because I've also read that black people have a low turnout for midterm elections. I told that to my mother, and she said I didn't vote either. But I don't think she's voting in this upcoming election herself, which is good. But I'm not voting. So back to Trump. All I'm going to say is this. We're 13% of the population, right? We are, I believe Asians are under us because it's less Asians than blacks, and then Hispanics, and then white people. I think it's actually a lot more than 13%. Because why are they always going to us? Why does the black vote matter? Why does that matter if we are 13%? If white people voted for Obama, why does it matter if we are voting? Because wouldn't white people be the deciders of the president if that's the case? But if you are voting for Trump, and all due respect to people that are voting for Trump, I'm not attacking you, but please don't be a Brandon Tatum tap dancing, cheerleading coon that wants to just vote for Trump, to wear your MAGA hat, your tap dancing shoes, and your rag on your head like you're on the plantation? What is he doing for your communities? What you should ask yourself. What is this toupee wearing, orange skinned noodlehead doing for black communities? Now, your state and local government should be on that, but what is his black agenda? Once again, state and local government should be the first paper you go to about police. I mean, all he can really do is like federal shit, like federal, law enforcement. But state and local police, that's more of an issue you should go to about your mayor and governor. But where's his black agenda? What is he going to do for the black community? Now, I know we're not going to get reparations, but what is his stance on reparations? What is his stance on anything that can benefit our community? If he has no black agenda and you're voting for him, understand you just look like a cheerleader. Now, don't tell me how you are just doing this for America, because this is the same America that does not look at you as a U.S. citizen. Type in American on Google, and it's going to take a while for your image to come up. Now, you got to type in African American, and unfortunately, that may not even come up. Maybe some mixed guy will come up first, and then a black person like me. But this whole America that does not hire you on the job first, that incarcerates you at a higher level, that miseducates you, that puts you in bad communities and allows you to live in homes with no fathers, no family structure. That same America is who you're voting for. To save this America that doesn't give a fuck about you. Think about that. I am proudly sitting out this election. I'm not worried about if Trump wins or Kamala. This is what I'm going to do. I want to watch Star Trek. I want to watch Ren and Stimpy. I want to watch Monk. And I fell in love with this new show called Everything's Gonna Be Alright. It's a show about a boy from Australia with his autistic sister and his non-autistic sister. I want to watch those 4 shows. Those are my 4 favorite shows right now. I want to watch those shows, and when I wake up, I'm gonna go to work. I want to just go. I want to find out who won the election based off of how everybody is talking. And if I don't get a answer, I'm gonna just wait till I get off of work and watch the news, and that's how I'll find out.